Hello, this Master Luke Chen. Beautiful springtime in Yangshuo. So we'll talk about the qigong, and then of course using the Tao Te Ching. This is the book of the philosophy, how we practice qigong with the philosophy, and it's all based on qigong. So today I want to focus on more advanced. How do we relax the hips and also the coccyx? So, now remember the tape of release, absorb, and Tao begets one, one begets two, two is yin yang, release, absorb. Always like that. So the breath like that. So your whole body, the joint moves. Okay. So first of all, you have to understand that the body makes joints. So your fingers from the phalanges, so the knuckles, and then the knuckle. Now I have the tape to train it. So if you look through the tape, you'll find it. So you need to do some of the exercise. Make sure your fingers moves. And then when your fingers move very soft, and then your elbow move. A lot of people just stuck. So you need to, the elbow need to create a circle. And then of course the shoulder. The shoulder, you need to relax the shoulder and create a circle. And then behind it is the spine, then you move it. And then the hips. And then your body weight, the top is always straight. Now, how you keep it straight? I mean, your body. I know that a lot of you doing a lot of paperwork, computer work. A lot of you are watching the iPhone. So you tend to be hum forward. When you hum, the chi and blood block. So you have, the health is not that good. So, but if you make it very straight, and then everything in the proper posture, and then your tongue touch upper part, the whole body moves. But today I want to emphasize how do I learn to move the coccyx, the sacrum, and the spine and the sacrum. How do we move it? So now I have a gadget here, just a bottle of water, and then just imagine this is the coccyx. I mean the pelvis at the end of it. So you move it, and so it's straight. So you drop it, so it's perpendicular, and then your head touches sky, pulling. Now, the first thing you need to understand, your body like sitting, yet not sitting. Your hip joints is sitting. Imagine, of course, all those are imagine. A lot of imagine. I imagine sitting on a horse, horse. And racing horse, then you totally just sit down on the horse, and then when you sit down on horse, then your hip, everything was just very relaxed. Now just sit down on something. Imagine now, try, like sit down on a horse. Now once you're sitting down, the position don't move, and then you have a sensation in your sacrum there. So move your sacrum forward, backward, left, right, so forth. Now at the beginning, very, very little. Don't expect at the beginning you swing like that. Now, if you try to swing like that, most likely you do it wrong. Or certainly, absolutely, you do it wrong, because it's not possible. Because the sacrum, the coccyx, does not move that easily. You need years, months practice the correct way, and then they start to loosen up. And then when you start to doing it, so when I'm doing it, I sitting down, absorb. I try to imagine the sacrum, the coccyx, swing, move. So I can move it. In my mind, I move it. So I have a sensation in the groin area is very relaxed. And then I use my mind to move it, to move the coccyx. And then this is another level. You reach another level you have never reached before, because a lot of people imagine just doing the hip, doing the turning, but it's not enough. You must isolate it. Each part of your bones, actually, they start to move. That is every day for 100 days. Use the release absorb tape. But while you're doing the sixth direction, you're doing all different movements. Meanwhile, when you're going down there, you need to use the release absorb using this thinking. Now, meanwhile, your hands doing all those joints, doing all the movement, the same, the tongue, everything, except this time you add on the coccyx. Now, it's not easy. It takes time, please. Everything takes time, especially this one. Now, and then you will say, it's just hanging down. It's not something you stuck hanging down. And then move it, use your mind. And then now, finally, your top by way, and then the bottom is one straight line. And at the beginning, I myself sometimes use the ears as something, the two, the two ears, like pulling. Not just one string, but the two things pulling me, and then it's easier, imagine. And then stabilize it. So every day, suddenly you realize, for me, I suddenly realize, oh, you can move. And then reach another level. Every single time you move, you imagine you're sitting on a horse. Now, some of you already do it for a long time. You understand. Every time you try to move something, the whole body try to move. You stop, try to isolate it until that part moves, and then you can move the whole body with it. So right now, with the coccyx. And then you really feel very nice. And then, now don't forget your head, the by way. The coccyx, you cannot just imagine the coccyx all the time. You need to bring it up to the head. Of course, the head is, when we do it sixth direction, everything has to be there. I mean, the coccyx or sacrum just part of the whole thing. But meanwhile, you're working on that particular thing. But don't forget the rest of your body. So this is the key. So if you're just a beginner, try to do other parts first before you isolate your coccyx. This is very high level. All right. So thank you so much. It's springtime, beautiful, with love, compassion. Oh, remember, that's nature. We are part of nature. Tao is love yourself, love others, love nature. And the world's beautiful because you're here. Thank you. With love from Yangshuo.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?